Hey guys, I'm Christine Drummond and I'm coming to you live from the Gold Coast today, and you can see I've got my little sidekick Bob here with me. He's going to help me explain this Facebook Live. I had to get a few props for this Facebook Live today, so it's been one of the most expensive Facebook Lives I've ever had to do. But what I'd love you to do in the comments is I'd love you to write down, type in the comments where you're tuning in from so I know where in the world you are at the moment. And as my, hey Barbie, as my heading suggested, hey Bob says hi everybody. He's a bit bald, and he has no anatomy. This is actually a gender neutral person, so maybe it should be Bob and Bobalina, I don't know. Maybe I should give it a common name like Peter. There's girl Peters, there's boy Peters, I don't know. Give me a great unisex name and we'll rename this amazing creature here beside me. So what I'm going to talk to you today about, because I really want to bring back the sexiness of fruits and veggies. I really want you to start thinking differently about them and have a better relationship with them. So I'm going to talk about signature foods today. And if you haven't heard of signature foods, you should really go and check it out, because signature foods, they're actually an ancient study. They're like an ancient, profound ancient wisdom that have been hidden from us for years and years and years. The general, I suppose, the medical profession, people don't want us to know this stuff. Bobbarella, okay, Bobbarella. People don't want us to know this stuff. So I'm going to share some incredible things that are going to blow your mind about fruits and vegetables today. And basically, what the doctrine of signature foods states, that each fruit and vegetable actually represents a body part or an organ of our body. And that's usually the body part that they heal, repair and protect. And I'm going to share some with you today. I've got some props with me, and Bob or Bobbarella or whatever we're going to call this beautiful person here is going to help me. And the first thing that I really want to talk to you about is walnuts, guys. What do walnuts look like, do you think? Whack it in the comments. What do you think a walnut represents? Have a look at it. Look at that beautiful walnut. Isn't it incredible? Where on the body do you think this walnut goes? That's right, the brain. It looks like a brain. Awesome, Angeline. Great, Liz. Look at it. It looks exactly like a brain. It actually comes in a cranium as well. Like, you have to crack the shell to get this beautiful thing out. So they have it even has like the upper cerebrums, and this is incredible brain food. I don't know if you know this, but there's a beautiful vitamin in walnuts called niacin. And back in the day, before we became obsessed with antidepressants, and I just want you to know that Australia is one of the largest consumers of antidepressants than any other developed country. But back in the day, before we became hooked on antidepressants, the healers would give people activated walnuts because of the niacin in them, and it would actually bring people out of depressive states. How cool is that? So if you're ever feeling a little bit down, just get some activated walnuts in, guys. It'll actually boost your mood and you'll feel absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna see if I can stick this onto Bobalina. Let's see if we can do that. Ah, there we go. How cool is that? It's working. Okay, what does this broccoli look like? What do you think this looks like? Looks a bit like a head on a neck, yeah? Broccoli and cauliflower are amazing for brain function. They also help remove brain plaque. So it's an incredible superfood. Broccoli is amazing. It is so good for you. And if you're feeling a bit foggy, then I definitely recommend getting some broccoli in. And you know what, guys? It's super, super easy to get it in. You can throw it in a smoothie. You can throw it in a juice. You can roast it. I love roast broccoli. If you haven't roasted it before, it's amazing. Throw it in a salad. It is so, so cool. Now, I'm not going to be able to pin this up here, but what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of broccoli, and I will whack it up here. Now, hang around to the end, because I'm going to tell you what the banana is good for. You can probably already guess what that sort of looks like. So let's put the broccoli up there. There we go. Okay, let's talk about celery. What does celery look like? Whack it in the comments. What do you think celery represents in our body? Snaps like a bone, Look at it. It's serrated like our bones. Did you know that this has 23% sodium in it? Our bones have 23% sodium in them. If you're lacking sodium, your body will actually grab it from your bones and it will weaken your bones. So celery is amazing to get in. If you've got someone that you know that's suffering from osteoporosis or something like that, get them to eat some celery. It is the best thing to strengthen their bones. And a lot of us Western societies, Western countries, we think that drinking milk is going to strengthen our bones, but studies actually show that all the Western countries that are drinking a shitload of milk actually have the weakest bone density. Okay, so if you take like an apple, for instance, apple has a minute amount of calcium in it, but when it's working with all the other phytonutrients, it's actually more potent than a litre bowl of milk. So if you need more calcium and you want stronger bones, celery and apples are your go-to. You must eat those. So I'm going to put this here on his arm. There we go. Now, what about carrots? What do carrots look like, guys? What are we taught when we're growing up? Eat your carrots, you'll be able to see in the dark. Well, you're not actually going to be able to see in the dark, but carrots are amazing for your eye health. They actually help you see better. So I highly recommend if you wear glasses or if you struggle with eyesight, a cup of raw carrots a day can absolutely change the health of your eyes. So amazing superfood. They don't get enough credit, the old carrots. I'm going to stick 2 up there because I just want him to look really cool. And if you love this information, guys, and you want to share it, please share this video with people because more people need to know about it. Okay, what does the mushroom look like? Pardon? The ear? It sure does. It looks like the ear. Look at this. Mushrooms are amazing for helping you hear better. So if you've got bad hearing, eat a couple of mushrooms a day. They're absolutely amazing. Not all types of mushrooms, these button mushrooms in particular. Other types of mushrooms are good for other things like thyroids and stuff like that. But this one here, the button mushroom, amazing for ears. So let's pop that up there. How's he looking? He looks amazing, doesn't he? Oops. Hang on. I'm going to lose him there. There we go. All right. Ladies, what do oranges look like? Type it in the comments. What do oranges and grapefruits and citrus represent? That's right. They represent the breasts. Look at them. They even have like all the little amazing membranes, just like the breast. If you were to slice, yep, Loza, that's right, the boobies. If you were to slice your breast open, they actually look just like this. So what do oranges do for you? They actually help reduce lumps in the breast because they help the lymph flow more effectively around your chest and around your breast area. So guys, another amazing superfood that gets overlooked. All our fruits and veggies are superfood. So this is absolutely incredible. So grapefruits, oranges, limes, lemons, they're all amazing for that. Let's see if I can poke this onion. Oh no! Oh no. All right, there we go. I'm too heavy-handed. We lost our walnut, but that's okay. All right, moving on. The avocado. What does the avocado look like? Type it in the comments. What do you think the avocado represents? How long does it take to grow an avocado? 9 months. How long does it take to grow a baby? 9 months. What does this represent? The womb, the baby in the womb. Look at that. It's like a pregnant belly. So avocados, guys, are amazing for even reducing the excess body fat you put on when you do fall pregnant. If you want it when you've had the baby, these are amazing to get to reduce that excess body fat that you had. Eggplants as well, and also pears are amazing too. So I can't hang that one up. All right, what about our reds? What do these guys look like? What has 4 chambers in the body? Look at the tomato. The tomato has 4 chambers. Capsicums usually have 4 chambers. This one doesn't though. I've got like a one that's got 3. But these babies are amazing for your heart. These are so good for heart health. It's insane. If you know someone that's got poor heart, poor like blocked arteries, all that kind of stuff, get some more reds into them, like the tomatoes and the capsicums and things like that. I'm not even going to attempt to put that on there, but let's say the heart's in there somewhere. You know where that goes. All right, guys, let's get a little bit saucy now, okay? What do the figs represent? Figs usually hang in two. What hangs in two on a male that goes about here? Put it in the comments. What do these figs represent? If you were to slice open a fig, which I've done, what's inside a fig? Ball sacks. What's inside? Millions and millions of seeds. If you were to slice open a scrotum, what's inside that? Millions and millions of sperm. Okay, so these are great for male motility, increasing the sperm count. Absolutely amazing, amazing to help guys increase the fertility. Okay, if you know someone the guy's having fertility issues, low sperm count, get some figs in. They are incredible. Okay, while we're down there, what do olives look like on the female that hangs about here? The ovaries. Olives are amazing for the female ovaries. I'm just going to poke that in there. Oh no, there we go. I didn't get to put my little fig up. Let's see if I can put the figs up because I really want you guys to remember what they represent. There we go. Gosh, he's looking so good. He's such a big helper. I love it. So we've done the ovaries. Now, what about ginger? What does ginger look like, guys? Ginger looks like the stomach, yeah? And what did our grandparents always tell us? If you were feeling a bit nauseous, if you were feeling a bit sick, go and have some ginger in some warm water with some lemon. It's because it has amazing digestive powers, guys. This is insane. This is such a beautiful superfood. People, you know, Chinese cultures have been using this for over 2,000 years. It's such a beautiful, it has so many beautiful healing properties. So ginger is incredible. If you're having digestive issues or if you're feeling nauseous or if you get seasick, ginger is amazing for that. Okay, what about these little babies? What about berries? What do berries represent? What do they look like? What's got flowing all around our body? Blood cells, yeah? These represent blood cells. And if you eat berries, it actually helps the blood and oxygen flow more efficiently around your body. Okay, so berries are such a credible superfood. Let's just poke one in there. All right, what else have we got here? Oh, I'm getting to the, oh, that's right. I dropped my sweet potato over there on the floor, so I won't go and get it. But what does sweet potato look like? It looks like the pancreas. Sweet potatoes are absolutely amazing for your pancreas and increasing the strength of the pancreas and getting it to work more effectively as well. Okay, now you've hung around to the end, so I'm getting to the exciting part, which is the banana. What does the banana look like? Type it in. I want to see it in the comments. What does that look like? What does it represent? Let's pull that bit off. This actually helps the male sex organ. How cool is that? If you want to increase your libido, guys, eat more bananas. Ladies, if you need to decrease your male's libido, maybe get the bananas out of the house. But it's shaped exactly like that. It's also shaped like a smile for the ladies. Yeah, because it puts a smile on our face. Don't stick that to his head though. No, I won't stick it to his head, but you know where it goes. It goes down here. There we go. I don't know if I'll be able to pin that in, but that's exactly where it goes. So yeah, bananas are an amazing superfood, guys. And sometimes that's all I can get into our son some nights for dinner, a banana. But it's incredible. There's so many health benefits to bananas that I can't even go into it. I'd be here for like a day telling you about all the health benefits of bananas. So as you can see, fruits and veggies, guys, every time you take a piece of fruit or veggie out of your fridge, out of your fruit basket, it is actually helping repair and protect that body part that it represents. And if you're finding this really interesting, can you just put a 1 in the comments if you think this is like, it's Signature Foods is just wow, like I never knew this stuff. Like put a 1 in there if you're finding this really interesting. And don't forget to type in replay as well if you're watching the replay. And also share it. If you love this information, if you think more people need to know this stuff, then please share it, because we need to go back to plants, guys. We really do. And oh, Liz, awesome. There's lots of ones there. That's not even all of them. There's so many more signature foods I could run through, but I think that's a great start. And I want you to start thinking about food differently. I want you to start having a better relationship with the food that you're putting in your body, because what's happening, guys, is we're going to the supermarket and we're getting stuck in the aisles. And I really challenge you to do this actually. When I went into the supermarket aisles, I picked up a few boxes of cereal and things that most people have in their everyday life. And I started to Google some of the ingredients and the side effects of these big long names and the numbers that are on the ingredients list on the back of the products in the aisle section. You will be absolutely blown away by some of the side effects that a lot of the food in those aisles causes to your body. Things like behavioral problems, things like increased risk of cancers, and all sorts of nasty things. So if you do have to shop at the supermarket, I really recommend you shop the perimeter. The fruits and veggies, there should be more fruits and veggies than anything in your trolley. But also, don't just go to the usual suspects. Make sure you're getting that rainbow of color. Make sure that you're getting the variety. Don't just go to the stuff that, you know, there's big stacks of it everywhere. Go to the stuff that's a little bit smaller. You know, have you had asparagus lately? Maybe get some of that in there. Have you had some Brussels sprouts lately? You know, go to the fruits and veggies this week when you do your shopping, and go to the sections where there's a little bit of the fruit or the vegetable, and go and start buying some of that to add it in. Maybe just a different one each week, because your body is going to notice it. It's going to thank you for it. It's going to take better care of you. And yeah, absolutely, the local farmers markets are the best place to go, because then you're eating seasonally, okay? And that's what we want to do. And in the supermarkets, we're not eating seasonally anymore. The fruits and veggies are available all year round. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you've really found this useful. I'm going to bring sexy back around. Yes, sprouts are amazing too, Mitch, absolutely. But I am gonna sexy up fruits and veggies for you guys. I really want you to understand the importance that they play in your life, and how everything stems back to nutrition, and how good your gut is functioning. And when you feel good, you do good. And when you feel good, you feel more motivated and inspired, and you can really step into your greatness, and you have better relationships, and everything flows better. It's really hard to thrive in life if you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling a bit frumpy, if you're not confident in your own skin. So that's why we want to get more plants in, so that you feel better and so that you do better out there in life. So my wish for you is that you live a more inspired life, whatever that looks like to you. And I want to thank you for jumping on. Don't forget to share this video if you'd love to help me get the message of Signature Foods out there. And if you want to know more about this, there's a guy called Don Tolman that talks about Signature Foods. He does a lot of free events here on the Gold Coast as well. So don't be afraid to get along to that and educate yourself around the power of fruits and veggies. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you on the next live. Have a great weekend.